Hey Virgo, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the first half of November. Wanted to say thank you for the 2,100 views for October second half. Thanks so much, you guys. Scorpio season slowly approaching. Wow. And while I'm doing these reads, the moon's in Scorpio, so this ought to be real fun. So, let's see what's going on in love for you, Virgo. The energy is gaining momentum. Hop. The energy is gaining momentum. A new romantic cycle begins. Excellent. I kind of like that myself. I don't know about y'all. All right, so let's see, Virgo, what's going on in love? That's what we all want to know about, right? Love. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do indeed have a new cycle. So you've got the energy is gaining momentum, a new romantic cycle begins, and the World card. So definitely a new cycle in love. Or, new love or a new cycle with an old love, either one. So, but definitely energy is gaining momentum. Sagittarius. Harmony and balance. Somebody wants to make an offer, but they aren't making an offer. So let's see why. Okay, there's something that somebody wants desperately to talk about to you, and it's about balance and commitment. However, when you have the Ace of Coins with the Justice card, wish fulfillment, somebody wants to ask for your engagement, Virgo. When you have the Justice card together and you have the, did I say Justice and Ace of Coins? That's an engagement proposal. So somebody definitely wants to talk with you about how do you feel about it. So they might want to talk with you about it before they pop the question, okay? Must be dating another Virgo. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Virgo. Yeah, you're not sure this person feels the same way about you because they haven't professed it to you yet. I mean, the energy is gaining momentum, so Virgo, I think intuitively that something's about to pop off, something's about to happen, right? But you're not sure what it is because this person hasn't really made it known to you that they want to marry you. I mean, and this is what I'm trying to say. How do you not know that? Okay, so this person's really doesn't communicate well. But I mean, that's beside the point. So here's the deal. You think that there's not enough transparency. There's not enough conversation. There's not enough equal give and take. Also, you're not sure where this person's coming from. The only person who loses in a situation like that is the one with the intention. Okay, because if they're not making themselves known and they're not telling you how they feel about you and you're always confused about where you stand, that's a person who is not sure what they want. Okay, so bear that in mind. And the only person who loses is them. If they have the expectation that you'll feel the same way about them, but they've not relayed themselves to you, then the only person with egg on their face is that person. So quit worrying about it, Virgo. They're coming forward, but you really need to make some kind of boundaries about communication. So let's see what they have to say to you. Holding on to the idea of moving forward with you. Two of Cups and the Lovers. This is what they want from you, lovers. They want you to make the conscientious decision to come together in love relationship. They're holding on to that expectation. So let's see. See what they want to say to you. Okay. I feel like you're on the other side of every breath. Wow. Okay. There's some issue with family quarrels, family squabbles in here too. Maybe there's some religious or cultural differences as well. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. Well, let me tell you something. If somebody's bubbling over like that for you on the inside, but they like at this, then, I mean, we're not mind readers over here, most of us, so, open your mouth. That's what I would be telling them. Well, if you feel like that, then how come you're not telling me? Anyway, let's see what their blocks are, but don't get me started. Don't get me started. Their block is the fear of money. They don't have enough money. They're worried about something lacking in the situation, preventing them from moving. Now, I think they want to come talk to you about that. So let's see what that is. Oh, okay. This is a new path thing. 5 and 6, 11, right? New path. They want to come talk to you about this new path and what it may look like. Okay. I think they want to come tell you a bunch of things that they haven't been talking to you about regarding. They want to marry you, Virgo. Damn. Okay. So let's see what your blocks are. They've got some communication problems over there. You see your side over here is pretty straightforward. You see this over here? So you could be dealing with Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Sagittarius specific. Virgo, you just, you're like about ready to bust open your chops over here. You're like, you know what, let's have a talk. Watch your words. Don't make sure they're not too sharp. You know what I mean? Which I need to take my own advice, okay? But I'm just saying. You're going to lay down your defenses, okay? You're going to drop this patient act, I think, with this person. You're going to be like, look it, man. And, you're going to tell him, look, if you can't make up your mind over here what you want, then I'm just going to go on my way. So like I said, the only person who loses in this situation is the person who doesn't make their intentions known. Because the other person's going to drive on to somebody else. So I think having this conversation with your partner is pretty important. They want to have this conversation with you. Maybe they lack confidence. Blocks between the two of you. You've not been taking any offers, and here we go. Courage. I was just talking about that. You're stuck on them. They're stuck on you, but there's no movement. You're not seeing anybody else. Neither are they. They have big plans for you over here. And the main issue here is that neither one of you are happy with the position that you're both in. So let's see. They want to marry you, though. So you're both feeling like this is a little bit of manipulation. So conversation. Let's see how they feel about you. I mean, clearly we already know, but let's just see. There's a lot of burdens in moving forward for some reason in this situation. Yeah, family issues. There may be some issues with family, culture, monetary, religious, something like that. They're afraid to go against their family, maybe. I don't know. They're not going to drag their feet anymore, though. I think, though, here's a weird thing that's happened. So, with all of this pressure, I think they've their dick's in the dirt a little bit, and they're kind of like, either they're slowing the sex down and you think it's manipulative, or they are unable to perform because of pressure. So there's something funny with sex over here. So if they don't hurry up, Queen of Wands is going to be like, get behind me, bitch. And I'm going to move on to the next set. Bye. They're worried that you're going to move on. You are. Let's see what they're thinking of you. You are if they don't fess up here. They think you're a soulmate and they want to move forward with you in the future. They view you as a wife, a partner already. They want to have this victory. So why they're not doing it, I don't know. Let's see what their intentions are. They've made the decision, though. They have. They are. They will move forward. They've made the decision. They've made the decision already. 10 of Cups. They're going to do it. Their intention is to come to you and propose marriage. So let's see what a final outcome can be. Maybe they're afraid. They're just afraid of how it's going to go. Yeah, here's the offer. They're going to get over their anxiety. They're going to get over their family. They're going to come out of no communication. And they're going to ask for this new beginning with you. Let's see what this is. Okay, they want transformation of the situation. I think that they may have to make a choice here, and that's what the stall out here is for this relationship. They want this opportunity with you, but they know they have to make a choice. And this is going to be a hard call, right? Because they may have to choose between family members, family's approval, their family's idea of what marriage is supposed to look like, to be with you. So that could be why some of them are dragging their feet over there. But let's see. Maybe they're very close with their family. You know, there may be some cultural things here. I don't know. So let's see what their next move may be. Okay. They're intoxicated with you. You have a pretty good, even though, you know, they have these feelings for you and you have these feelings for them, they have a pretty good, you guys have a pretty good friendship base to begin with, okay? And they really value that. But they know that they have feelings for you in other ways, and you do too. So I think they're going to spill the beans over here, and they're just going to be, I mean, it may be really odd, like, hey, will you marry me? I mean, it may be really strange, okay? I'm just saying there's this life that's been going on in the head of this person that you're with, Virgo, for quite some time, but they've not relayed much of this to you. I think you know that they're into you, and you're into them, right? But I think it might come as a shock and a surprise when they do contact you, okay? Contact you to make conversation, because I think they're just going to spill the beans. But they do want a lifelong commitment with you. So let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. Mind, body, spirit. Okay. Sagittarius energy hardcore in here. They think that you're a match in the bedroom. Of course, they might be into, they have some pretty carnal desires for you. They want to bring peace and harmony to this situation. So that's what your partner's looking for at the end of the day. They're trying to find a way to bring two worlds together, right? They're trying to please their family and they're trying to please you. They think that you're a match in the bedroom sexually. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion. They might want to do you on some funky green couch, you know, whatever. But they definitely fantasize about you in a specific way. And like I said, there's a There's a whole world in here that they've had that you may not be privy to. Let me see what this High Priestess is. Okay. They're not telling you this. That's what the High Priestess is. I mean, look at this fool. I mean, he wants to take you right there on the front lawn, okay? He's not telling you that, though. He's been very subdued, or she's been very subdued. You know what they say about the quiet ones. Okay, so let's see what the love cards have to say. Got a little covert freak on your hands there, Virgo. Whoop, whoop. Okay, be willing to express love. 6, this is where they are. They need to express this love to you. Consider your foundation. Are these issues with family or friends or whatever these clogs are here, are they manageable? Are you able to draw boundaries? Are you able to transition if boundaries have to be drawn? Miracles and blessings. New path. So basically what this tells me is that, you know what, everybody's going to get on the same page. It's okay. It just takes one person to make the move. Everybody's going to be on the same page in the end. They're going to support it. You're going to have their blessings, so on and so forth. And you're going to go on your new path with your lover. So congratulations, Virgo. You got somebody coming in with a marriage proposal. Okay. More sex. There's something about the ego. Let your guard down. They need to let their guard down. Divine timing. You're moving into a different area with your lover. You're moving out of this is a spiritual connection, perhaps. Compromise, crossroads. Somebody's trying to make a decision right now, whether they do it or not. Not because of you, but because of these external circumstances. Follow your intuition, Virgo. This person loves you. Your lover needs to follow their intuition. You know, everybody's going to get on the same page eventually. But I wouldn't. You know, if people aren't on the same page and this drags on and on, you know, and this fool's over like, well, my mama don't want blah, blah, blah. Well, go live with your mama. Okay? Go live with your mama. And drive on and find you a fine man, okay? Now, I'm not saying let it go on for too long. I think this person's just trying to make their way to you, but family will eventually get on the same page. It says here, people are going to be giving their blessings, and the miracle of the situation is that everybody's going to, you know, agree to disagree, and move forward on a new path, 11. But don't let it take too long. A man shall leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife, not his mama. Okay, here and now, 5. Need to look at this relationship, how it is now. This is kind of a never-ending story, it may be, for some of you. Figure out where you want to go. You're in a 10. You're in the waiting room. Observe the actions. Are you aligned? Do you have the same core goals in life? Do you have the same moral code? Do you want the same things out of life? Are you on the same page about how you feel about each other and what you want out of the relationship? This is your time to receive. Don't give, receive. You let this person run around in their circle over here if they have to. Don't you interrupt that process. Your job is to receive. They have a journey that they have and lessons that they have to learn over here in doing what they're doing. So what you need to do is just learn to receive. Okay? You can't control this issue over here. This is a whole mess. In the land of milk and honey, abundance returning. This is a 6, a rainbow. Of course, that's a twin flame synchronicity. Figure out what is the relationship in the present tense. You have a deep knowing that this is a divinely guided relationship. So you let them go through their process, though. Don't stop your life for it, but let them go through their process. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. Okay? When one door shuts, let that bitch shut and stay closed. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. Sometimes when we have tower moments or we have obstacles in the way of getting to what we want, it's because we need to go in a different direction sometimes. Treat every form that comes in as a new adventure. There's an obstacle right now with your partner. You're not the obstacle. They are their own obstacle. And they have to figure that out, and there's nothing you can do about that. Your job is just to receive. It's not to stop them. It's not to try to drag them where you want them to go. They've got to go through that process. So, Virgo, somebody's dropping a bomb. Somebody wants to come in with a wedding ring, an engagement ring. So, I'll see you guys mid-November.